Hey, it's Coach Chris with Hoops King, and this video I'm doing is because of a comment made in a previous video. So if you ever have any comments or you want to see other things, make sure you leave those down in the comments because I do listen to you and I will make a video for you if possible. So now this video, the question was, what do you do in a 1-4 press break when they just man up with you? Okay, you just throw it over the top? Well, yeah, you can do that, and that's the best thing to do is to threaten that deep ball, because once you have everybody up, it should be really easy to go over the top. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new videos, and turn on the notifications so when those videos drop, you know immediately when they're out. And be sure to share the video on social media. Share it with your players, your coaches, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever. Just share this link. Let's take a look at our 1-4 press break. All right, so we have 4 across here. We have the ball out of bounds there. So the question was, what do we do when everybody mans up? Well, this guy is your best, he's your point guard, he's your best ball handler. He's the guy you want to get the ball to at the end of the game. Well, he could come down, look for the ball here again. This guy's going to come hard. We set a screen there. We come off there, and then we set another screen here. So we set that double screen, and we'll loop him deep down the court. And, you know, this is pretty much just limited by your imagination. You can set up in various formations. You can run different sets of screens. You can run double screens. You can run screens on both sides of the floor. It's just whatever you want to do and what works for your team and your personnel that you have. Setting screens is a great way to get the deep ball here. So we can always act. We're always looking like we want the ball here. And then this offensive player can sneak in here, screen that player, because remember, he'll be coming up here. He'll just loop off of there and we'll go deep. And we can do that on either side. So we're in here denying hard. He'll come in and he'll just end up looping off and screening. And we do that with 1 player, 2 players. And then of course, after these guys set the screen, they roll back to the ball. Okay, so that's one option, is to set screens. And I kind of like it actually better to the outside. We can also set the screens for the outside player, and I actually like this better. So again, we got our 4 across here. And everybody's up denying, at least on the side. Okay, because again, if it's to the point where they do not want you to catch the ball in bounds, they have to force a turnover, they're going to be up really hard on here. So you could have this player move up, his defender will come up with him, and then this guy can just come out there and kind of pick that guy off, and you can loop out that way. And of course, you also could come inside instead of looping. This guy could break in this way far enough so that the defender comes in there. This guy gets on top of him, and then we just go long ball to the outside, and that gives your guy throwing the deep pass plenty of space and margin of error for throwing that pass. So I like setting those screens up. I've done that in some games, and we use the 1-4 press break all the time. And so we're already familiar with that. And then at the end of the game, it was really easy because they were used to players coming up looking for the ball. And then all of a sudden, here comes a screen, and that guy's got 20 feet on his defender, and it's an easy layup. And so that works really well. Different formations that you can use on this. So instead of just going 4 across, we could go 2 out here, and then we'll stack those 2 middle guys. All right, well, what's the defense going to do now when they're manned up? If they're trying to deny the ball in bounds, are they going to have to play here? Well, who's going to cover the backside then? We could just go over the top there if they don't cover that. And again, if you're just doing this at the end of the game and they're just scrambling to get the basketball, get a foul, get a steal, whatever, because they're behind, they may not talk. They may just get up here and play that way, and you could throw right over the top. Well, let's say they don't. Let's say they put 1 on top on the bottom. All right, well, now it's 2 against 1. One guy can screen that guy, and he's easily open. or they just break and there's two guys to defend there. So it makes it really hard to defend this man-to-man, especially if you give your players some options, change of formations. You could even just take the formation, you could go 4 across there and do it. And now again, where are they going to play you? How are they going to guard this? And if they're short on timeouts, short on time, it's not going to be easy. But if you've talked about this as an offensive team beforehand, you're familiar with this, you know, again, we could loop, we could screen, we just go deep, because otherwise we're going to get the ball in pretty easily to somebody and be able to go with it. And of course you can set no screens. Just play straight up, look for your best option that you have to go to. You know, where's your biggest advantage versus their defender to go to? Everybody, and this is always in the 4 across, if they always match up or whatever, you know, is this guy quicker than that guy and he's just going to beat him and get the ball in bounds and then go from there? You can play from there. Or again, as we're always doing in the 4 across press break, everybody's looking for the ball. And if this guy overplays, we'll take at most 3 steps up. If we take 3 steps up and we don't get the basketball, then you're going back. But you're not going to run all the way unless the ball's inbounded. So let's say this guy comes up, he doesn't get it. Well, he's going to take that guy deep then. And then if he doesn't get it here, he's going to have to come back again to look for the basketball. So that's just a different way of doing it. You can go to a specific matchup that you think you have an advantage for and just use that to get the ball in bounds. Be sure to click down in the comments or the description to get your free 1-4 press break ebook from me, which is a supplement to all the videos that I've done on the 1-4 press break here on YouTube. So you can print those out, take them with you, share them, whatever you want to do, but it's a great resource to have to help understand the 1-4 press break and all the options you have. Thanks for watching.